Yeah, Animal Kingdom.
Especially if they can help out.
I hope this is not a problem for us.
On the other side. Right there for me. Take your well. Here's right here.
There's no line over here, so head on over and they'll be after
Can I ride the center again?
Yeah.
You're all set. Thank you.
All right, thanks. It's beautiful. I can't tell if it's fake or not. The bottom looks fake. Didn't you get us stuff, or did you just get you stuff?
To get you like sweater and nothing. It was probably just pretty girls. The look of it.
I don't know what you got.
Yeah, like one of those Victoria's Secret stuff. I was looking for one for you. There's nothing there.
The Otter Grotto. Let me check out the otters later. I feel like this is kind of like a zoo more than anything.
Souvenir cup. Yeah, I think you can refill it for free all day long.
Yeah. Straight ahead, babe.
Did you bring that back thing? Bars in our hotel.
Look for cookies. I look for different kids today.
25 minutes. They haven't changed it still. They didn't have a baby. Simba.
Well, sometimes.
He's here. I told you the third one.
Oh,
If you have any small kids that can't sit on your lap, please sit on Untitled Chapter.
It looks different this way.
yep. It's for people with wheelchairs.
She's excited. I thought it was the boat too. I guess the boat is different. I guess it's the boat. Remember? Like the one I saw was the boat.
On the water. Jumbo and welcome aboard, friends. My name is Shelby. I'm going to be your safari guide today. Before we head out, we have some important safety reminders. Now, as you can see, we don't have any restraints on this ride. The most important thing is that you remain seated throughout the entire ride. Please keep those hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck at all times. We do want to return with the same amount of limbs that we left them, please. Go ahead and get those cameras and phones out and ready, as we can't stop for every animal along the way, and those stops are going to be brief, so you get the best photos if you're ready. Please hold on tightly to those devices. As you'll see here shortly, it's pretty bumpy out there, and it's about a 6-foot fall outside of the truck. Now, up above you is the animal spotting guide, a great tool to help us identify the many animals we are going to see out there, so keep an eye on that. Now, as a final safety and courtesy reminder to those around you, and especially our animals, please remember to be respectful while we're out there. Keep those voices down. Don't make any loud hissing, clicking, whistling, snapping, yelling, or animal mimicking noises at the animals. We don't want to disturb those around us, and we especially do not want to disturb those animals. All right, friends, Wendy, which means let's go. Now keep your eyes on the bushes here in the Little Ituri Forest. We do have some pretty good hiders. But off to the right, pretty great view of some okapis on the hill. If you look closely, you may catch a glimpse of that long prehensile tongue.
Here, I can hold this one for you.
The giraffe.
Take pictures.
They have those long tongues like the giraffe, as well as a similar skull structure, although they look kind of like zebras. You may be wondering why the okapi is not tall like the giraffe. Well, they live in a dense forest area where food is all around them, while the giraffe has to reach a little bit higher for their food out in the savanna. Now up ahead, we'll also find some greater kudu antelope as well as the bongo. Now the greater kudu on your spotting guide will have horns, while these appear to not since they are females. Both the male and female bongos will have those horns. Now the greater kudu up there is the tallest forest antelope, reaching up to 55 inches at their shoulder, while the bongo has the meat in the weight category as the heaviest, weighing up to 900 pounds. Now all three of these forest antelope are very rarely seen in the wild, as those beautiful white stripes help to break up their coat color and reflect sunlight, making them better hidden. So we're pretty lucky to get to see all of them out here today. Keep an eye out up here on the right side for another bongo. Now this one is a little bit darker in color than the rest of them.
So cute.
That's because as the male bongos age, they start to turn that dark brown color, so that's how we know that he is our oldest. Also get a look at a couple more up here in a moment. Pretty good job hiding way back there in those bushes. Alright, we're going to be making our way up towards the river to see who else we can find.
So that about making animal noises at it, but you're not supposed to.
The river environments offer many animals with reliable water sources,
They're not dangerous.
as well as a comfortable home for many aquatic animals. So keep your eyes on the water. But it does look like we found some sleepy hippos on the shore.
Hippos.
Now hippos are nocturnal, spending most of their day resting in the river up to 16 hours. It looks like my friends are enjoying some sunshine up here.
Stomach is so big. So cute.
Now, a full-grown hippo averages about 2,000 pounds.
That's crazy.
Despite their very large bodies, can easily outrun us on land. Very sleepy up there. Also a couple over there on the left side. Now, the hippo can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time, making it a little easier to get to snooze at the bottom of the river.
There's more hippos.
Now, hippos don't actually swim, they float on the bottom of the river. And whenever you see a group of them together, this is known as a float or a float of hippos. You also see some humpback pelicans and their nests on that island back here. Pretty large bird with a wingspan reaching about 7 feet. Now, we do like to keep our friends and family close by, and having those nests in pods reaching up to 500 at times. Alright, friends, we're going to be heading over a bridge here in a moment, so another reminder to remain seated, as there are some Nile crocodiles to your left. The Nile crocodile averages about 500 pounds in size, meaning up to half of their body weight in 1 feeding. Those incredibly long and powerful tails can catapult them straight up out of the water to reach trees up, animals and trees up above them. because
Just eat some.
Giraffes are the tallest animal in the world, reaching up to about 17 feet tall. Since they are the tallest, they're usually the first to know of predators approaching the area. So they can
Oh, they're
alert
small.
other smaller animals around them to get the running start.
Why do I think they get bigger?
Up ahead on the right, we're getting a pretty glimpse of quite a few
Wildebeest.
here. Now, the wildebeest is a great migrating animal, migrating up to 1,000 miles a year in search for fresh water and grasses as they go. Now, they will often take many other animals along with them, as there is power in numbers to protect everyone from predators. Now, wildebeest themselves like to form large herds and have been recorded up to 1.5 million in their sizes, which makes the wildebeest the second largest grouping animal to humans.
I didn't see anything over there.
Looks like we found a couple giraffes up ahead. And keep an eye out on that far left side by the cave for some African wild dogs. Interesting is the sun over there.
Oh, yeah.
A wild dog is one of the most successful cat hunters in the world, with about an 80% success rate for those hunting missions, while animals such as lions have about a 30 to 40% success rate. So they're very cunning and social animals with incredible endurance, aiding them in that success. Also on your left, some sable antelope, and of course those giraffes. Now those sable antelope are very tough and one of the only antelope species that will actually fight back against predators, while most others will run away. They're
Giraffes.
also the emblem animal of our reserve, so when we head back to the village, take a look around and see if we can find some pictures of them. They're pretty famous around here. Now, as you can see, these giraffes are pretty busy eating. They will do so for up to 20 hours a day. Now, that leaves little time for sleeping, and they'll usually sleep for about 5 minutes at a time while they're standing, so we can stay up and alert for any
Good morning.
predators that might be around. And most full-grown giraffes don't have to worry too much about predators, as those long legs have a pretty hard kick. Now those legs can carry the giraffe up to 30 miles per hour, but kind of make it awkward for them to bend down and drink water. So they will get their primary hydration from all of the branches that they eat. They can go up to 4 days without drinking water. Looks like we may have a giraffe in the road up ahead. Now, as you can see, most of the animals in this area are free roaming, which means they can walk wherever they like to. And sometimes they like to stand in our road as they don't have a schedule to keep like we do. Up on top of the hill, you can find a couple more wildebeest. And if you look closely, some springbok antelope. Many of them head on over there.
All the giraffes are coming to hang out.
Close-knit family group here. Pretty much all will stay together. Do you see them? Very curious animals. They're very curious about our trucks as well. Not a lot of animals come straight up to the trucks. It can be kind of
there
a
it goes
daunting
again.
experience, but also really fun. If anybody has any questions that they'd like to ask while we're waiting, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Well, this one here is quite close to see if my friend wants to move a little bit farther.
You're so tall.
You can see that slobber hanging out now. Yeah, we're good. It's 46.
He's gonna stare at us and chew. There we go.
We'll see if this one will influence this one. too close for comfort.
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
It's cool, guys. We wanted to hang out with you all day.
Yeah, I don't want to just listen to this. Huh?
Really enjoying my breakfast here. Really not bothered by the truck at all, as you can see. You see that green truck's gonna make their way down here to see if they can help us out.
Well, that's in line and with your house.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to help people get on the road.
Keep them legs down. Get kicked in the face.
Alright, guys, we're gonna be going for it. That was pretty cool.
Now they move away.
Also, check out a couple zebras up there on top of the hill. See if we can get a closer look at them. We're going to be heading out of the savannah here shortly into elephant country. See if we can find some elephants up this way.
More giraffes. Ooh, he's going for a squirrel. Zebra.
Slowly make our way around these zebras here.
They're tiny too.
And it looks like we did find some elephants up here on the right.
They're all small.
The African elephant is the largest land mammal on the planet, weighing up to 7 tons. They'll spend most of their day eating just like the giraffe and can eat hundreds of pounds of food in a single day. Also on the left, some mandrill monkeys on film. These are the largest monkey in the world, weighing up to 100 pounds for the full-grown male. And off for those red and green markings on their faces and some pretty impressive teeth.
There's a baby.
We're gonna head on up this way to see if we can find some more elephants. Now, I mentioned elephants can eat hundreds of pounds of food in a day, so naturally they create a lot of waste. Now, elephants' waste contains all kinds of different seeds from the plants they eat. They help to plant and fertilize along their way, providing many animals with food source in the future. This gives the elephant the title keystone species, which means they help to keep other plants and animals alive. Now, like many other animals, elephants will travel hundreds of miles in search for fresh water, searching large pathways as they go. Sometimes future elephant herds will include a reminder of where that water is, as well as many other animals with access to it to survive. Now, typically, males will live out on their own or form smaller herds called a bachelor with younger male elephants, while the females will travel in large herds throughout their lifetime. The oldest and wisest female will lead the herd to less water, protect them from predators, teach them life and social skills on how to survive when she's gone. It looks like we may have found a couple more up this way. Now, elephants will live in large female herds together. They're very close-knit, helping protect everyone in the herd. Female elephants elephant has the longest pregnancy of any animal in the world, being pregnant for
Wow.
up to 22 months. Now, once that baby is born, they are very tiny and vulnerable to
Maybe that one
predators,
tree is
so
good.
everyone in the herd will surround them to protect them. Elephants have quite a few defining features, such as their ears. Now, if you look closely at the ear of the elephant, you can see they roughly resemble the shape of Africa, which is one way we use to differentiate them from Asian elephants. They'll use those ears to cool off their skin by flapping them back and forth, while the prominent wrinkles in their skin help to lock in moisture, keeping them cooler for longer. But perhaps the elephant's most defining feature is that amazing trunk. An elephant's trunk can have up to 40,000 muscles in it, which is about 5 times the amount of muscles we have in our whole body.
That giant tree.
You'll also use those powerful muscles to push these baobab trees here to siphon off water to survive. Mr. Baobab tree got also nicknamed the Tree of Life. Now coming up on the left, and I have greater flamingos, and if you look closely, you can see some of them are gray in color. That's because these birds are born gray, and then will start to feed on brine shrimp, turning them pink. Now, it usually takes them about 1 to 2 years to turn out super bright pink color, so the gray ones you see here are some of our youngest. These animals also have one of my favorite animal grouping names. A flock of flamingos is also referred to as a flamboyance of flamingos.
Elephant.
You may have noticed some of those rhino horns on the stand back there. We are entering rhino territory. Let's see if we can find some. Looks like there is an ostrich popping their head out of the bush here.
Ostrich.
The ostrich can reach up to 9 feet tall and weigh up to 300 pounds, making them the largest bird in the world.
Well, good morning to you too.
Very quick, running over 50
Hi.
miles per hour. They also like to stand on our roads, so that's why we scoot by them quickly.
Waiting for him to come up here.
Also, way up there on the right,
Thank you,
some
what do you
waterbuck
mean?
antelope, and up ahead, some cheetahs.
Ooh, cheetahs.
Pretty great view of that one up there on the hill.
He's under the trees over there.
60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They usually top out at around 80 miles per hour, making them the fastest land animal on the planet. Now they're also very small compared to other large cats, weighing between 90 to 140 pounds, making them smaller than some larger dog breeds. Now the small size feeds them in those high speeds, which also makes them daytime hunters. Most other large cats hunt during the night when their eyesight is better.
Something's got him spooked.
We're going to head on up this way to see if we can find some nighttime predators.
Or they'll end up running their
These
coat.
cookie rocks here offer many animals protection from the elements, as well as a natural lookout into the savanna to see what all is going on out there. Let's see what we can find.
What's in the rocks? Animal bones?
Also, way back there on the right, we did find some white rhinos. They're resting over there. Now, rhinos are known as crepuscular animals, which means that they're most active during the dawn and dusk period of the day. But throughout the majority of their day, they'll find a nice, comfortable place to rest until they get hungry. But keep an eye out up here on the left for some lions back by those bushes.
Sleeping. It's a female.
One female resting up there in front. Those strong females of the pride will do the primary hunting for everyone.
Oh, there's 2 females.
Make some great stay-at-home dads. These cats have about the same eyesight that we do during the day, but it is 6 times better during the night
Wild
to aid them
boars?
in those hunts.
See him?
Also keep an eye out up here on the left for a warthog. There's one resting in front and one walking around back there. Now, the warthog is the largest burrowing mammal. You'll notice their burrows down in the terrain. And they use those large tusks on top of their face to dig out the burrow, while the shorter, sharper tusks underneath are what they use for protection. Since ostriches are the largest bird in the world, naturally they lay the largest
really a safe
eggs,
place
which
to
can
put
weigh
them.
up to 3 pounds.
I can't take a
About
picture of
24
it.
chicken eggs. Ostriches are a non-traditional bird in many senses, and
Maybe
one of
they're
them
just
is when
fake
it
to
comes
show
to
us
laying their
what they
eggs.
look like.
Now, they will not
Why would they
hold
put them out in the
nest
middle of
on
like
those eggs
a
all throughout
walkway?
the day like most other birds. Plus, these eggs are incredibly thick and durable. They don't need as much protection or